fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. This is the evening chat. I decided to come on about 30 minutes. Why not? Let's do what we do. Having a pretty good workout over here. I wanted to talk to you guys about the ridicule, okay, of guarantees. I've been hearing a lot of people like Teofimo Lopez, ESPN fighter, Rolly Romero, right? He's been popping off, talking shit about being unmarketable and stuff like that. And it makes me wonder if these fighters actually done their history lesson when dealing with other fights. You know what I mean? Like, ask Skip in the building, counterpunch to you, Rene Padilla. Salute Kurt. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ, brother. Praise the Lord to you, Ron Hard Schneider. Absolutely, bro. I don't know what's going on. It's just like wildfire, just like the last couple weeks. But that's what it's going good, man. I'm grateful. I'm just didn't look like a dumb dipshit, looking like Joe Rogan over here. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. But back to boxing, dude. It's like, let's hit that like button. We got 27 in here. Minoxidil. Yeah, I take minoxidil now. I take biotin. This shit here, biotin 10,000, right? So I take a lot of this. Yes, sir. Let's go get it. Michael Manning, counterpunch to you. Daniel Hogg, and can you counterpunch all the way from the UK? Bars. You damn right I can. You damn right I can. Kurt, I would like to see Jared Anderson take on Jermaine Franklin. That would be good. I think if I'm Jermaine Franklin, though, I would want a bigger fight. Because it's like this. It's like, okay, say he fights Jared Anderson, another American, and he gets beat. Then, okay, game over. They could just call that a bad day at the office for Dillian White. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want to just go for that tough fucking fight with a young, hungry guy that ain't really been challenged, but has a shitload of talent. I wouldn't want to do that if I'm Jermaine Franklin. Fuck that. I'm at a level where I think I beat Dillian White. I hurt him. I outpunched him. I outlanded him. And so give me another shot at something big. Give me a money fight. Fuck that. Jared Anderson, I could fight him on the way back so he can fight me if he wants to come up based on what I've done. Not, oh, let me fight Jared Anderson. No, I'm not taking on Big Baby. I'm sorry. That's not good. Andrew Tremlay. Kurt, what's good? Everything's good, brother. I'm feeling good. Feeling a lot better, bro. Went out with some directors like last Sunday. And just felt like shit ever since. This is the first time I'm really coming back working out. So taking all those, you'll test positive. Kurt, thoughts on Canelo versus Ryder in May? I think it's good for the UK fans. I think Canelo, being that his promoter that promotes his fights, Eddie Hearn, is from the UK, and the electric over in the UK. You guys, like boxing is boxing is like fucking football over there. You guys know that. I mean, American football. So you get more static. Like motherfuckers go crazy over football, American football here. Now I used to love football until I figured out one day that I'm not a team guy. I don't really like teams, and I'm like, okay, what's the relevant of teams when you got players going to another team? I just didn't like it. I just woke up one day, and I've always loved boxing. So I'm like, well, boxing is boxers, and you glorify the boxers. Now people are glorifying the promotional company. Then it's crazy. Like, who you with? Are you with ESPN? You with Fox? You with PBC? You with Golden Boy with the Zone? Are you with Eddie Hearn with the Zone? You know what I mean? Are you with Lou Bella? Are you with Lou Duva? Are you with, I'm like, dude, what the hell is this? Everything's got so tribal. Kurt, you looking like Jermaine Franklin. Damn, I hope not. I hope not. I don't have titties. Fuck that. I don't have titties. Nah. Jermaine Franklin is like, he has some boobies, man. No disrespect, but no. Back on the notifications, good shit, Ryan, good call. Because I did see a spike. It went from like 2 to like 20 or 30. So that's good. And we're almost at 40. Hit that like button. Courtney Jeffries, what's up, Kurt? Man, I missed hearing your excitement during the bout on this past Saturday. I got caught watching those college football games. I'm ready to hear you again this Saturday. Listen, guys, let me tell you something. I'm coming back Saturday. I'm energized. I'm excited. We see the Gypsy King Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury getting it in once again, and I think that Chisora is going to rise to the occasion. I ain't going to say he's going to win. And if he does, he has to knock him out. If he throws a Hail Mary, knocks out Tyson Fury, everything in boxing will go back to zero. Every single three-headed dragon has been defeated. It goes back to zero. Then we have to find the next czar, the next person that's going to, do what it does, right? Yeah, same here. Not a team guy. Always loved boxing and been in amateur boxing in the past. Jan, is it Kubis? Absolutely, Jan. Michael Manning, Franklin is staying right where he's at. Bacon and eggs. Yeah, unfortunately, Michael, because I think fortunately, because if they give him a shot, I'm like this. I'm Jermaine Franklin. You motherfuckers, I went to your place of residence. I fought in your backyard. I had a good account of myself. I'm supposed to have been a fucking tune-up. Give me what you owe me. Arizism, bless up, Kurt. Love my brother. Love back to you, my brother. Love back to you. Bryce Productions, Counterpunch Boxing News. Who wins, Canelo or Jake Paul? Canelo all day. Canelo will beat that boy. This is what Canelo will do. Canelo, he's a little shorter than Jake Paul. So what he's going to do, Canelo's going to, he's going to fill him out because Jake Paul is with the, he's with the 1-2, right? He's with the 1-2. And all's going to happen, Canelo is going to, he's going to boop over. He's going to hit him to the body, then he's going to break him systematically down. He's going to start spot in some uppercuts, then start throwing him to it. He's going to fuck Jake Paul up. But it's going to happen. Jake Paul, look, all Jake Paul needs to do is knock out Tommy Fury. If he knocks out Tommy Fury, he's in there. He's in there like booty hair. 989 on your mitts, Kurt. Absolutely. Yep, we here. Oh, never mind. You're more fit than him. Yeah. I'm waiting, but I think that's just his body type. He's kind of like a chunky guy. I was a skinny guy that added muscle mass, then started having children, then got the dad bod, then got out the dad bod, then got in shape, then got back out of shape. And I've been going up and down ever since. I'm waiting for Chisora to flip a table at the press conference. Man, I think Chisora's past that in his career, man. I think he would have already done that when he called Tyson Fury a homosexual for always talking about AJ. Yep. Imagine Chisora bringing Fury burgers after the flatlining him. It would be something else. Dude, that would be fucking hilarious. Imagine that shit. He's coming. Hey, Tyson, I brought you some burgers. You know something? I bet you any money, any type of money, if Chisora knocks out Tyson Fury and he pulls that Five Guys shit and he comes back there with a bag, I got you some burgers, Tyson. Every gypsy motherfucker is going to come back there and kick ass. They probably will riot because they would think it's a sign of disrespect. You got to remember something. Tyson Fury ain't never took a loss. So we still don't know how he's going to take one if he ever takes one. Okay, so, you know what I mean? Because people talk about, like Floyd talked about, well, if I have a loss at the end of the day, if he beats me, he beats me. He's a better man. Tyson says the same shit, but who's to say that'll happen if that ever actually happened? We won't know that until we actually see it. All right? I hope that happens, Kurt. That would be something, man. And then you know what? I bet you any type of money, Dillian White would want to fight Chisora again. Chisora will have another fight. He will have a trilogy fight with Dillian White, a trilogy fight that sealed the deal with Tyson Fury, of course. He would probably have another trilogy fight with Joseph Parker. He would look. He wouldn't. That would be Look, Chisora said it best, and I like how he explained it. They asked Chisora, what if you beat Tyson Fury? Would you retire? Is that something you can sell off in the sunset? He said, look, knocking out somebody like Tyson Fury is like getting a chick that a real bad, fine, beautiful chick that you've always wanted to get with, and you take her home and you or to a room or wherever. Do you stop there? No, you want to continue, right? So I like that analogy because that makes sense. You don't want to stop there. You want to continue there, you know? How I said, are you dreaming? Says Philip. How much that Fury fight in the States? Dude, I don't know. I think it's, that's a good question. Let me check. Let me check, dude. That's right. I think it's gonna be on ESPN. How much is the Tyson Fury versus Chisora fight? Okay, that's in. Okay. Yeah, I got to put in the States. Sorry. It is. You're still giving me bullshit about the UK. We're not in the UK. How much is the Tyson Fury versus Derek Chisora fight in the USA? Okay. All right. Okay, it is. Dude, it's on ESPN Plus. Oh, nothing. It's on ESPN Plus, baby. Ha ha. Yes. Where's the exit? Yes, Kurt. Big up, counterpunch to you. Kurt, I believe it's better that Canelo fights Benavidez as soon as possible because he's not getting any better. While Benavidez he has better chance to beat him now than 2 years from now. Well, that's true. You know, but I think Canelo won't fight him in 2 years. He ain't gonna fight Benavidez in 2 years because that motherfucker will be 35. He's been in the game 20 years. He'll be old, you know, and that'll be probably a massacre. See, right now you are bringing the excitement already, my dude. Love the energy. Bring it, man. I can't wait to hear the excitement during the Wilder Ruiz and the Wilder versus Joshua. I can feel it. Courtney Jeffrey, I can feel that shit too when it comes. I can feel that shit like Phil Collins. I can feel it in the air tonight. Malik Muncraft. What's good, my brother? Everything's good, man. Where's the exit? Funny Kurt watching Rocky 2 and Apollo during that right when you did. I know, right? We're secretizing. Franklin is big boned. Yeah, I think he is big boned. I think Derek, this might be his best chance versus Fury. He might. I mean, if all Fury has to do is go in there and underestimate him and get caught and get chinned. You know, but then I think Tyson's thinking like this. If Wilder can't knock me out, what makes you think that Derek's going to knock me out? You know? Burgers and an A-cut straw. What the fuck, Kurt? Are you live, Butterball? Are you live streaming Butterball? Damn, Jack Steele. Fury would smash the burger and look for seconds. Let's hope so. Let's hope he has a good sport about it if that happens. Man, here you go again with the impersonations of these fighters. You should be a stand-up comedian. I love to see that from you. Hey, we can stand up right here, man. We can stand up right here. Why not? I'm not Rocky down. Have you seen the news about Canelo having an issue with Lionel Messi? No, I haven't. I have not. I'm not particularly a Fury fan, but I just can't see any of the current heavyweight contenders beating him. Who do you think would have the best chance of beating Fury? Anybody else besides Wilder? Anybody else besides Chisora? Anybody else besides White? Anybody else that Tyson Fury has already fought? See, fights will surprise you. They will surprise you. Because at the end of the day, The style matchups could be all wrong. I'm going to tell you who had a bad style matchup for Tyson Fury. Otto Vailene. Bad style matchup. And I've seen how he handled Otto Vailene, and that's why I give Alexander Usyk the nod. I think Alexander Usyk beats him. I don't think he knocks him out. He didn't knock out Anthony. He didn't even drop Anthony, but he beat Anthony. And I told you guys that would happen. Everybody looked at me fucking crazy. Nah, man. Anthony Joshua, once he hits him with that left hook or that right uppercut, it's going to be over. I said, no. If Anthony Joshua comes in there trying to box, he's going to get beat. His only thing is to knock out Usyk because Usyk is the superior boxer. Kurt, who wins? Jermaine Franklin versus Derek Chisora. I don't know, man. I think Derek Chisora looked shitty against Joseph Parker in the rematch. I think he looked decent in the Pulev fight. But if I only see Derek Chisora declining. I see him on the decline. I don't see him doing anything else. I don't see him. I mean, how many fucking fights can the man have? He's had over 40, damn near 45 fights, right? So, I mean, and they've been hard fights, bro. He fights hard. He ain't no Chris Bird. He ain't no fucking defensive musician, right? He's nothing like that. He's a fucking hard-hitting, thumping, Rocky Balboa motherfucker. He just happens to be a black Brit. That's it. Bars. Nothing after White flop. I thought so. Counterpunch boxing news. How do you feel about Floyd Mayweather would take a loss to Jake Paul? Well, Floyd is 45 years old. Jake Paul, okay, mind you, Jake Paul is 25 years old. If he fights Floyd and beats Floyd, would people be like, and he would have to knock Floyd out? Floyd can only do so many things. It would be bittersweet for me because I loved Pretty Boy, but I hate Floyd Money Mayweather. So it's a love-hate relationship all the time with Floyd Money Mayweather. Because Floyd, I would say, aha, motherfucker told you so. Why? Because you decided to get knocked out by a fucking YouTuber instead of fighting someone that was a legitimate lover and athlete of your sport. So yeah, I would be happy in a way. I would be sad in another way because I know the only reason Jake Paul took that fucking fight was because he knew or he thought that I could beat this guy at 45 years of age, just like he thought that he could beat Anderson Silva at age 47 or 48. I think he's 48 or 49, one of them. I think he was born in 74, so that puts him at 48. You know? Kurt, are you getting ready for Creed 4? Nah, man. I would. Don't get me wrong. I would love that shit, you know? Kurt, are we starting to see a lot of great heavyweight fights in this era? Hopefully, because we didn't have them 4 years ago. We didn't have great fights 4 years ago. We had okay fights. We got fights like Wilder's coming out party. We seen him fight Ortiz. Ortiz was undefeated. Ortiz gave him a big scare. They had to protect Deontay Wilder. Let me tell you why they did that. They did that because old Ortiz, they knew. This motherfucker's about 50 years old. He's about 47 at the time, but come on, he was old. We saw fights like Anthony Joshua, Joseph Parker. Sure is a unification, but the fight was like watching paint dry. Okay? I seen better film on teeth. Right? We seen Joshua knock out Povetkin. Povetkin was, pretty good. But then he had a stigma about him, which he used to be. He was an old drug cheat, right? Let's just be real. He was an old drug cheat. And that all that shit happened with Wilder. You guys know that, right? So, no, we didn't get fights like we wanted. We seen Chisora and fucking White again. You know what I'm saying? Like if we would have saw Luis Ortiz and Dillian White, that would have made more sense to me. Because the same year, Dillian White knocked out Lucas Brown in 18. And then Luis Ortiz lost to Deontay Wilder, but then they were trying to make a fight with supposedly. I don't really believe that though. I honestly don't believe Eddie Hearn was trying to make a fight between Dillian White and fucking Luis Ortiz. I don't believe that. And if they were, I don't think they were doing it primarily. I think that was like a secondary, or third string option. I don't think that was like, because see, you guys remember in 18, I got a very good memory. Chisora told them to go fuck themselves. I want more money, Eddie. So if you don't give me more money, go fuck yourself. That's what he did. He left. Right? Okay. So then Luis Ortiz, then they started, this, that, and the other, and, all that, and, what I mean? And I think Luis Ortiz decided to pick something on a undercard or some shit like that. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. And then all of a sudden they went back because Ortiz did come back and say, no, I'll fight him. I'll fight the motherfucker. And then by that time, Eddie, no, we went back to Derek Chisora and offered him more money. See what I mean? So no, I don't really think so. The Juggernaut will beat Fury. Fractal Walrus. So Dave Allen then. He glassed me. All right. 10 pounds. This is what happens. Everybody donate 10 pounds. I'm going to show you what happened. Fucking David, hey. You fucking bum, you bum, you bum. Come me. What are you going to do to me? What are you going to do to me? Say, what are you going to do to me? What are you going to do to me, man? Say it in my face. Say it in my face, man. Say it in my, he glassed me, David, hey, I am going to shoot you. David, hey, he fucking glassed me. That shit was, look, when I seen David, because David was back here just talking shit. He just, fuck you, you ain't gonna do shit. You a bum. Dude, it was crazy. It was crazy. What the fuck with your shirt, Kurt? I don't have one. Fuck, I just got through working out. Leave me alone. What do you want from me? Kurt, how many rounds do you reckon Paul would last with Canelo? It'll be an 8-round fight. Well, you know what? It probably won't, because then I don't think that would be an exhibition. I don't think Canelo would fight him in an exhibition. Canelo would stop him in 7. 7 rounds, Canelo would stop Jake Paul. Klitschko AJ was a great fight. Yeah, it was. No, that was 17, bro. That wasn't 18. Come on, that was 2017 when they fought. You will miss him when he's gone. I'll miss a lot of these fighters when they're gone. YouTube boxing don't rate. We've just got John Fury chasing Jake Paul and then Floyd laughing and belittling Deji. Yeah. Counterpunch and Showbiz best on YouTube. And you know this, Kurt. Greatest storyteller ever. Appreciate it. I love some Showbiz. Showbiz tripped me out, man. Comes with all that energy and shit. I thought I did. Until I seen him. Like, fuck, I ain't got nothing on him. All right, man, look. Whoops, all right, man, look. I was like, damn. Oh, man. White versus Akali? Nah. I wouldn't want to see that shit. Probably White, though. White would probably beat him up. He said, Kurt, put a t-shirt on. The wife is getting excited. Damn. Who's that fucking hunk? Look at his beard. Bryce Productions, Counterpunch Boxing News. Which matchup is more likely to happen first? Ruiz Wilder or AJ Wilder? Ruiz Wilder. I just don't have faith in Al Heyman. I just don't. I don't have faith in Al Heyman like that. Because I know how he operates. He wants to be God. Al Heyman wants to be God of his own universe, of his own island, of his own territory. So, I mean, I don't see AJ and Deontay Wilder. And look, the same thing for Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, he knows he has to deal with Shelly Finkel. He knows he has to deal with Deontay Wilder. He knows that Deontay Wilder is going to be talking shit about him and his whole outfit. Deontay Wilder may come back up with that Annabelle shit. See, I'm back. See, I guess he got tired. I guess he got tired of milking Annabelle. So it's time for me to give him hell. I'm gonna give him this fist. I'm gonna hit him so hard. I'm gonna take all matchroom fighter. Ain't that right, Shelly? That's right, Deontay. I'm gonna tell everybody. I know he was scared. We tried to make this fight so many times, baby. And he didn't want it. They didn't want it. I came to the UK and I told them on Great Britain, America, I was going to kick their ass. And I told them that he was a bum and he was a coward. He was scared. Just say you didn't want to fight. You called me on the phone publicly and told me that you want to fight. And I told you, you don't need Eddie Hearn. You need to come over here and we offered you the $50 million. And you didn't want it. You scared. You was a coward. And you know, Eddie Hearn, you gonna pay and you gonna owe and you gonna pay for what you did. You lied for a long time. If y'all ever know what it's like to be lied to, he's gonna talk so much shit. And then, you know, Eddie's like, that's enough. No, don't tell me what's enough. Y'all let fat ass Jarrell Miller talk a shit and push him and shove him. I ain't touching nobody. I'm just telling the truth. I'm speaking it, believing it, receiving it. And I'm going to receive it. And I'm going to speak it because I believe it. And I'm going to tell all y'all from Matchroom, y'all all going to fall when I knock AJ's brains out. That's what I'm about. I think I just made a bar, didn't I, Shelly? Yeah, you did make a bar, Deontay. Yeah, he did. Kurt, do you think Fury really took Wilder's soul? He is not looking the same since he seems very unstable mental thought. Well, Matthew, I think he just can't deal with defeat. But to be fair, why did Tyson Fury, I just did a fucking video on it. Why did Tyson Fury say he retired? You know what I mean? Why did he say that he retired? Like, he said that Wilder hit him. He had lumps in his back. He had lumps in his neck and spine. You guys remember that? So, yeah, that's why he decided, because he didn't want to take punishment like that from Deontay Wilder. So, you know, if Deontay Wilder is mentally fucked up, Tyson Fury is supposed to already be mentally fucked up because he had mental illness and physically fucked up. Kurt, do you really think Fury really took Wilder's soul? I think not. Kurt, can you do a Kell Brook impression? I think I take on the American down in Wembley. I want to give him my chocolate brownies. He's still talking shite. I want to give him what I know. I want to give him my chocolate brownies. But do you know Tyson Fury? He says things from time to time. Yeah, he talks shit all the time. What do you mean from time to time? Tyson Fury don't never stop. Even though when he says, I'm going to get off of the social media, I really don't use social media. Man, you're fucking lying, bro. You use it all the time. He'll come back. That fucking AJ's a coward, isn't he? Fucking AJ. He's a fucking coward. He's a fucking coward. I know AJ, the bodybuilder. I bet you he has a big cock. I'm like, did you really fucking say this dude had? Do you talk about this dude shit? He's fucking set. I swear. I swear, man. I wish I owned a time machine and was able to go back to Hagler, Hearn, Duran, and Leonard fights. The only one. Look, Tony, I would like to go see him live, bro. I would love to see that. That's classic shit. And look, I would bring this shit back and record it. Beep. And record it. People are like, what the fuck is he holding? It's a black small object. They'll probably arrest me and shit. Sir, where did you get this? This is nothing. This is not regulation. Where are you from, sir? Probably try to slice you open at the fucking Pentagon. Sir, what is this? Sir, what is this? What is this sleek? What is this material? Don't touch it. It's probably radioactive. Kurt never misses taking a stab on Fury, no matter the subject. Dan, you know how it is. Dion W, appreciate the love, man. You get that half a dub in the building. Hey, Kurt, should Triple G and Jamal be stripped for holding up the middleweight division? I think all of them should be stripped. Give it to somebody that really wants it. But who is it? Middleweight is dead. Why? Because everybody left middleweight. Everyone left fucking middleweight. Except Chris Eubank. He went to 168 and he came back because he got his ass whooped. That's what happened. He don't understand Northern English humor. I guess not. I bet he has a big cock. I wish I had it. I'm like, dude, you're 7 foot tall. The heavyweight era is the weakest, in my opinion. My dad talked about heavyweights being the best I've seen is tomato cans. Counterpunch boxing news. The following boxing matches I think will happen: Ryan versus Tank, Fury versus Usyk, Ruiz versus Wilder, Usyk versus Wilder, Fury versus Wilder 4, or AJ versus Wilder. We can take out that Fury versus Wilder 4. I'd watch it, but I don't want to see that shit again. You know what I mean? We've already seen what could happen. We've already seen what almost happened. We've seen what definitely happened. Kurt, can you imagine if Marvelous Marvin Hagler was a heavyweight boxer? Yeah, he would be like Ika Barabucci. You know? Basically. Basically, I'll give you my chocolate brownies. My chocolate brownies. Yeah, man. Let me check the time. Cool. Jamal challenged Bivol. What do you think? I think he's fucking broke. I think he's fucking broke. That's what I think. You got PBC fighters, Showtime, Al Heyman fighters calling out DAZN fighters. He's broke. That's what I think. You know what I mean? And it lines right up with his wife talking that shit on social media. She didn't tell, like, dude, social media is the new norm. He's fucking broke. Kurt, how the hell is Wilder still ranked in the WBC and in a position to Fury to fight him again? We should boycott. Matthew Branch, we should have done that a long time ago. Fuck Mauricio Suleiman and his WBC sanctioning body. Fuck him. That's what you were like. How the hell? He's a crook. If we all know that he's a crook, that you don't have to ask that question. You should already know. Mauricio thinking about the money, because if he did it the right way, it would be a lot of guys that probably don't market or don't have marquee value to make fights based on the sanctioning fees that he could charge those fighters because they don't make that amount of money. So what he does is he gets the guys that he knows that's already made him the money, and that's who he's going to use again. He recycles the guys that's guaranteed to sell. Nobody in his radar is selling right now. Okay, that's it. That's all. Kurt, who wins? Jermaine Franklin or Oscar Rivas? Or Adari? That's something I want to see. Shit. That is something I definitely want to see. Why not? Do you think Canelo versus Bivol will happen next year? If so, what month? Probably. Canelo's going to have a tune-up. It's going to be later in the year. Canelo ain't doing shit big late. Like, he's not going to do that. He's going to, he has to recoup from another surgery that he think is going to improve his punching power. Okay. And then what he's going to do, he's going to take a tune-up. And then he's going to fight Bivol later in the year. That's what's going to happen. They want to put him in the Hall of Fame with 10 title defenses of that WBC. Well, I mean, I don't think that shit's what it used to be, unless, you've retired for the last, 10 years, 10 years. Sorry, what is the breaking news? I have only just joined. Nothing's breaking, man. Nothing's broke. James Toney, WBC stands for We Be Crooks. Yeah, he's right. Fuck Mauricio Suleiman. Punk ass motherfucker. That's all he is, a punk ass motherfucker. He be robbing people and shit. Don't motherfucker. He want to do shit. I whoop his motherfucking old ass. I fuck him up. He come around here in my gym. I fuck him up. I tell him a punky in his face. James Toney was probably one of the rawest, rudest fucking guys ever. Oh, Estrada Chocolatito trilogy. Can't wait. Yeah. That is a big thing, ain't it? I still want to see Wilder versus Usyk. I do too. Hey, Kurt, should Crawford just move up and fight Jermell? And if that happens, how come they have the money for that and not Spence? Because Al Heyman does not want to risk his premier guy. Jermell Charlo's already took a loss. Him being undisputed means nothing to Al Heyman if it's reference to money. He wants, and he would rather put Errol Spence on ice, give him easy fights, just like Tank admitted. Let me show you guys something, right? When I have you, I'm about to jump off, and we got a nice little crowd, but I got to go get my little one. So, I want to read something to you guys real quick, right? Okay, so this is... All right, now check this out. All right, here we go. No, this isn't it. Let's see. Okay. This is Shakur Stevenson. Let me see what he said. I think. Let me find it. Damn it, I lost it. Damn it, man. Dion, damn, you sound just like Lights Out. That's how he sounds. I'll kick you, I'll fuck you up, I'll kick your motherfucking ass, shit. Punk motherfucker. I'm a Grand Rapids shit. We don't play that shit up here. Motherfucker say something to me, I'll punch him in the motherfucking face. She say something, I'm gonna knock your old ass out. Say something, I'm gonna knock your old ass out. See, I told you I'm gonna knock you. I mean, look, James Toney will. If James Toney gets 88 years old, I still won't run up on him. Because it's just muscle memory. Muscle memory, dude, you can't fuck with muscle memory. Shit, I'm supporting man. This is a different way. You really from that soul cloning. Okay, let's see. All right, wait a minute. So it has to be somewhere. I know I have it. I have it somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. But anyway, this is what happened. This is what went down. Franklin Fofung coming in with that 20 currency. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the love. Kurt, have you heard the story about Carlos Padilla and his fixing of fights? I have not. But it doesn't surprise you. Think that shit surprises me? You think it actually surprises me? That was Brooke after he got knocked out by Khan. Brooke? No. Brooke knocked out. Brooke battered Khan, bro. And what's so sad about that's the problem. We don't know if that shit would have been the same way then. We don't know. Hey Kurt, what the hell happens to Danny Jacobs? Still think he can rumble with the top dogs? Nope, he's made too much money. He's got with Eddie Hearn, and that's all he needed to learn. Bars, he's done. Stick a fork in him. Nice guy. He's Orgullo. I always forget that name in English. What is it? What does it mean? Orgullo. You know what it means, right? Example, right? He's an example boxing figure. So it is what it is. Khan and Brooks should have fought 20 years ago. Exactly. They should, we don't know if that would have happened or not. We just don't know. I think Wilder will give White first round knockout. Fight looked like Baby Miller triplet sparring. Burro is donkey in English. I didn't say burro. I said orgullo. Orgullo. Franklin on that fight. Franklin won that fight. Dillian White is the disgraceful. He got robbed and is the closest fight. But I think Jake Paul was on to something about the American judge win against his own man. I don't know. I mean, well, I did see where like Dillian White like pushed him around, and then when he gave Dillian White a shove, you know, he was there like telling him like, "Yo, you can't do that." And I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck? What do you mean?" Kurt, Lennox Lewis versus Ika Barabucci would have been a good boxing match. It would have been a war, bro. Kurt, you missed the last super chat. I did? Oh, I'm sorry. Karate Body coming in with that $4.99. Kurt, what do you make of Bud saying he agreed to all terms but no fight happening? Do you think it's possible because the fight date wasn't till next year? He agreed to a fight this year. Sorry, excuse me. He agreed to a fight this year. Okay, that's what happened. He agreed to that damn fight, and it didn't happen this year. And it was going to be next year. So this is my question, right? This is what I want to ask anybody. What guaranteed him that once next year come along, it won't be to fucking the summer? See, you keep pushing dates back because see, they had a date. The date was fucking like fuck sometime this month or yeah, it was in fucking it should have happened already. And then they said, you know what? No, we're gonna go ahead and make it for next year. And he was like, fuck that. I need a fight. Fuck waiting the next year to fight someone that may or may not be there. And then you turn down 25 million. So listen, if you're on the other side and you have a counter offer for 25 million because you have investors that's willing to pay you and another fucking guy $25 million guaranteed, what makes you think that they're going to accept the fight for no money and commission based only, and then they're pushing the shit to the next year? That doesn't give you good faith. That's not a good fucking sign. That's a bad sign. So I feel Terrence Crawford. You mean to tell me that you're going to turn down that money? You're going to tell me that Al Heyman told you to turn down that money? And on top of that, you're going to tell me that you agreed with Al Heyman to turn down that money? Fucking wrong. What it was, he couldn't take that money because Al Heyman told him not to. He didn't ask him. He didn't advise him. He told him, bitch, you're not taking the money because I said so. Shut up, boy. You belong to me. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. And then they said, fuck Terrence Crawford. Fuck him and Bob Arum. You ain't Terrence and I ain't Bob. You ain't getting paid that amount of money because I don't okay it. Nobody's coming over here and doing shit with their money. So guess what? You ain't fighting them. You're fighting some fucking body else. I got to fight for you. Don't worry. We're going to be commission based and you're not getting the guarantee for that. But I always take care of you because you my boy. You my fighter. That's what Al Heyman told Errol Spence. Counterpunch. You guys have to understand that. You have to understand that shit. Kurt, this is why you're the only boxing channel I fuck with. You understand things. I mean, look, who don't understand a fucking guarantee? It doesn't fucking, like, who doesn't understand a guarantee? Tell that shit to Oscar. Tell it to Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, we're not giving you a guarantee. They guaranteed Floyd $300 million. They guaranteed him. They guaranteed Manny. So why can't Floyd can get a guarantee and nobody else fucking can? Are you fucking serious? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your fucking minds? People, let's come off this tribal fucking planet. Come back to Earth where shit makes sense. Okay? People are warranted and guaranteed a salary for what they do as a fucking profession. You go somewhere and somebody tells you, we ain't gonna pay you shit. It's commission based. I tell them, go fuck yourself, especially if I'm coming from somewhere that I'm getting $30 an hour. The fuck? Really? So, no, I don't agree at all. But guys, It's been real. I'll be back tomorrow, and I have to hit the road tomorrow. So we got to do a road trip. So stay tuned for that. DJ Anton, Captain, I think that is, right? All those guys, God bless you all. Be safe. And everyone has been Counterpunch. Peace.